Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to attempt to do here. So first things first, we're gonna rip this whole thing out, and we're gonna start over. So we're gonna go with that first. We're gonna see if we can get our gas situation handled first. So I got a comment. Let me bring it back up again. From the Marvinian, who actually just became a member last night, so that was cool. Gave me a long list of things to look at, which is good. I do appreciate all of that. But he says that I'm trying to do too much at once, and I think I agree. So we are going to slow down and attempt to do things properly, one thing at a time. And if I die in the process of it, then so be it. All right, so first things first, we're gonna vent all of this out. And then that's just gonna bring everything kind of down to 0. Maybe, hopefully, we shall see. And of course that's a one-way valve, so I can't really get stuff back out of it. So that's just gonna get broken, I guess. And then I have nothing that I can do with all of this, so let's just grab this and just kind of do it one at a time. I have to be very, very careful about where and how I am clicking with all of this, because this will destroy these things here. So there's a way to fix that. All right, so that is that. Okay. So now that we have all of this, lovely. No, I need you. No, I need you. I don't need you. There we go. I suppose that can go over there. We've got these valves over here. Those can go over here. Got that thing. I can go over there. That can go over there. I should probably put like a large something in here, I guess. Okay, so now we got to go through here and delete basically all of this stuff. So once again, being very, very careful about what I'm clicking on. Okay. Probably be helpful to put some flooring down. Right, I need that to go over there so I can pick up all of this. All right, that can stay. That can probably stay too. Well, let's just move that for now. Okay. So now we need our little drill guy to go over here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Pick up that. All right, so there is more of our stuff there. And that can go there. Okay. So, first things first, what do we need this to do? Well, first I'm gonna change this up. And then this I could probably take out too. Okay. So that is basically back to where we were before, sort of. Let me see. Grab these valves. There we go. Okay, so more valves here. All right, and then this thing gets to get taken apart. Screwdriver. Wait, no. Wrench. That goes with the regular pipes. So those can go over there. And then we go back to this, I believe. There we go. And there is our filter. Okay, now, this thing has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Not really useful right now. So, we have a couple of tanks. Ooh, let's not get stuff to face through the wall. That would be bad. Okay. So, oh yeah, and I suppose that can probably come down to a little bitty, no, I need you, I don't need you. There we go. Okay. So, first things first, we want to collect a lot of that super cooled night air, right? Right. So, first thing we're going to do is set up a tank. And we'll put it like that, I guess. And then this is going to go directly into that. And we'll fill it up at night. And then we'll fill it up to the maximum capacity that we can. And that will be our working gas, so we have something to do during the day. Okay, now we're going to want to see what the pressure is in there. So we're going to need, that's a volume pump. I thought I had one. No, that's a valve. Did I not have a little meter thing for, oh, there it is, pipe meter. Okay. Now this will go there. So we are at 0 liters, which is fine. We're in a hot part of the day. Looks like it's starting to cool down. Okay. Now, immediately, we are going to have issues, right? All of that pollutant is going to want to basically go back into a liquid. So, from here, we need a condensation valve. Now, that will take the gas in and give us liquid out. Now, I want to be able to put that liquid somewhere. So let me make myself a little liquid tank, insulated liquid tank if I can. I need more steel. Am I out of steel? Probably out of steel. Okay. I have something I could use temporarily, right? And then we'll put that into this. And then it's not going to be a permanent solution, but it will at least hold some liquid, which should then protect this line, right? So we can put in everything that we need, and then the pollutant will start to basically phase out, right? All right. What do I have in here? I have the coal. I do not have the iron that I need. Okay. Do I have iron? I have 75 grams of iron here. I could turn all of that into steel technically. Or I could wait for the sun to go down and just get a bunch more iron if I could find it. Yeah, we're probably going to do it that way. Okay. So, more ores are required. It'd be kind of useful if I had that thing up and running. I've been told that that is not a priority right now. Okay. Which is fine. I don't want to go out there during the day because, well, it's hot, right? And the hotter it is during the day, the more oxygen you use, and oxygen is a it's not like that's literally all I have left, right? That's it. Just that. Okay. this have anything in it? Nope. Okay. And now I'm waiting. Okay. Okay, so where would I put this tank once I have it? Probably at the end of this, and then I would figure out how to access it later, right? So that is where that would go, right here, in front of this thing, which may or may not be a good idea, but should be fine. Okay. And then we're going to have all of our gas in here. The pollutant will eventually pressurize out. Now, I don't know if that is going to cause an issue without a tank. I don't know. Temperature is still pretty hot out there. All right. Now, once I've got everything in here, I'm going to want to filter out the CO2. So that we can do fairly easily with this. Air conditioner filtration, right? Now we're going to want this to go preferably. I mean, like, there's no really good way to do this. I mean, I could put it in here like this, I suppose. And it would have to go there. And then I would have to be able to get pipes in there. So that would require at least this pipe going into here. Okay, so then that would go into that. And then we would need this to get built up, and then we would need a little bit of wire in here. Okay, so that is that, and then that all needs to be powered, right? So then what we'll get out of that is pure CO2, and then we're going to want to take that CO2 and put it into another tank. So this tank we will put over here. Okay. So that is where the CO2 will go, and then we'll need some power going into here so we can get this thing to work. It's also going to need a filter. And then, let's see, you can go over there. We're going to need this guy over here. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so that'll be our CO2 coming out of there, and then whatever is left in here at the end of all of this will be straight volatiles. So we're going to need a way to move that into a tank for volatiles, which I do not have access to at the moment. Okay, so we are at 127. Good. All right. Of course you would do that right as night comes in. All right, it's fine. Oh my god, do not put the oxygen in there. That was dumb. Let's put that in there. There we go. And then I'll need to filter out... Really? Is everything gonna break like right as night falls? Come on. This is like ridiculous. Okay. Now... I'm aware. Might as well get this going too. Yes, I know. Thank you. Alright, so now I need iron. As much of it as I can possibly get. How is our battery in here? Okay, so we're gonna swap this out. Hopefully that will last. Does that need to be on right now? Probably not. Okay. Now, iron. I've got some iron in here, down here. Can I actually get into this? Okay. Alright. It's copper. Don't really need copper right now, but okay. That is iron. More copper. More iron. Okay, that'll put us almost at an equivalent level with everything else we got going on. Alright. Got some more coal, I guess. That'll be something we can look for. Alright. Alright, now we're going to go down here. We are very, very close to the lava here. I can hear it. It's quite loud. So we'll set this to flatten only. I have 30 iron so far. That's it. And I've used 12% of a large battery already. That's cool. Okay, we have coal. That's good. Silicon we're gonna need. I want to try to not go into the lava here if I can help it. More iron, good. I needed this. Ooh. Oh, it was already set to flatten. Whoops. That's dangerous. Okay, now we've got that over here. Okay, I almost have enough for a full batch of steel. Need more iron though. There's some gold in here. It's kind of cool. Probably use some more of that, right? Okay, we're at 74%. 73% now. Is that all the iron that was there? Unless it's above me. Yep, it's above me. Okay. Okay, it's 118 iron. I'm gonna need more than that, though. There we go. Okay, let's hop across here. Ooh, it is daytime out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to fill up that tank. Yep. Okay. Sir. Go in here. Go in there. Okay. Okay. I did not get enough for a full batch of steel, unfortunately. And I didn't even get to fill up this thing all the way. Well, then again, I mean, I don't have a tank for the, you know, liquid pollutant, so probably not such a bad thing. So we have some of this, we have a bunch of that. Oops, that can go into there. Some copper can go with the copper. More of that. All right. So if I have 100, if I do 120, then I would need 40. Yeah, okay. So let me split half. Okay, so there's 40. Okay, so that's enough for a small batch of steel. All right. Now we got to get this thing. Make sure that's not open. Okay, good to go. Sir, go in there, please. Okay, temperature is 650 and dropping. We're at 598, so that is almost up to where it needs to be. That is good for our numbers there. This we will drain out. Okay, temperature's going up in there. Good. All right, we'll turn that off. We're at 660 and rising. There's 800. I think I need 900 for steel. Which we should be able to get pretty easily. Also, where are we at in time? We are at 26 minutes. Okay. That should give us steel. Good. Good. All right. Sir, that was rude. Okay, so there is 160 steel. Now with this, we should be able to make our insulated tank. Now, so long as the temperature in there is still really high, I'm going to make a bunch more of this. So just take all of it, throw it all in there. And then, let's see, that can go there. Temperature is still pretty good. That can all go in there. Is it going to drop the temperature? Yes. Not that much, though. Still dropping the temperature, though. Okay, we are dropping overall in temperature, so that's not so good. Okay, I guess we can turn that off then. Vent that out, because we're not going to get to where we need to be for this, so... Alright, and then that is going to be the end of the day, or the hottest part of the day anyways. Just let this thing drain out, I guess. Alright, so now that I've got that, okay, so power is back to good. We have another CO2 canister over here that I can't really do anything with. We'll just throw that over here too, I guess, right? It's my little junk area. Okay, so there is that, and then we're gonna need CO2 filters, carbon dioxide. We need a couple of these. There's one. There's two. Take this one. We'll throw it into the filter, so that way it's good to go. Turn that off so it's not using power. Turn that off so it's not using power. All right. So that is it for that. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to put this here because that's where the tank needs to go. Okay, well, no, I need you. I don't need you right now. Okay, so let's get this sorted. I could probably run it down across this way. All right. Okay, so that is that. So that is where all of our liquid stuff will go, which means I no longer need this. So that can come off, and then we can put this elsewhere, I guess, when we get to that point, but we are not quite there yet. All right, so once the temperature gets down to a decent temperature, okay, so now let's see, I need to get wiring in here. So we'll run this just straight across. Too much stuff in the way. And then I'm gonna need that to get that. Okay. So that should do there. And then something else that I would like to try. We'll set this out onto here. And then we'll grab our little radiator here. Get it to that one. We'll see if that cools anything down, because we are in a vacuum technically. So, I don't know, man. All right, so we're at 413 in there. That is all the way empty. Well, as empty as it needs to be anyways. Okay, so how are we doing? I should probably start looking into what is in there. And how much of what is in there is actually in there. Can I hop up on here? I can. Okay, good. Of course it makes it so I can't actually... There we go. No, just... Okay, so there's volatiles in there. There is, looks like 31% oxygen if I could get my helmet out of the way, and 69% CO2. Okay. So, and then what's the overall pressure in there? 185. It's not a lot, but it is worth, you know, recycling that stuff out. So, right, this is going to need to be open. Everything else is okay, I think. Temperature is 471. All right. The other thing is to move all of that stuff inside. And then also, do I have stairs? That's not going to be in there. It's going to be in here. Having some stairs would be nice. Stairs, okay. That takes iron, 15 grams of iron each. That's a lot of iron. Okay. I have 65, so I can make a couple. Not very many. We'll just go with one for now. Okay, temperature is going up. Okay, so we're right before it drops off then. Easy enough. Okay, so this is going to be our junk tank. This is going to be our CO2 tank. This is going to be our pollutant tank, liquid pollutant tank specifically. We are waiting for that to drop. I don't like running low on oxygen. That makes me nervous. Okay, we are now dropped. Okay, good. So now we will suck in a whole bunch of stuff. We'll get this up to, I don't know, like 35,000 or 35 megapascals or something like that. We'll just get like a crazy number. Okay, and then also what I just noticed is that this is not connected through. There we go. Now there's little to no risk of that exploding on me. Okay. And then, as long as we've got stuff in there, we should probably start filtering out some CO2. And then this should start filling up eventually. Once we get to a high enough pressure. Here we go. Now that should start filling into here. That's going to increase the pressure until it can, and that is actually cooling down quite a bit, but that's because it's evaporating. Okay. So that's going to take a while. This, on the other hand, is at 7 megapascals. Good. And then how are we doing over here? This should be straight CO2. Good. Going up pretty quickly. All right. Now this should be just quite literally shoving water into here right now. Not water, but you know, liquid. And then once the pressure is high enough in here, that should take all of the pollutant out. And then all that's going to be left in here is CO2 and volatiles. And then once all the CO2 is filtered out, all that's going to be left in here is volatiles. So, easy way to separate out the atmosphere. And then as far as the volatiles go, I can store them in a volatiles tank, which is going to need, I'll probably put that over here. So let me make another tank. Insulated. Okay. So there's some steel. There is some of that. Tank insulated. I need more silicon and copper. Okay. I'll just throw everything back in there. It'll be fine, right? Okay. So there is that. All of this other stuff I don't quite need yet. Okay, we're at 10 megapascals and still pulling. Good. Still cool. Good. This should be going absolutely nuts in here. And it's still not going absolutely nuts. Well, we'll get there eventually, right? There's a lot of liquid in here. Is that stressing the pipes? That is stressing the pipes. Okay. It's a little worried about that. I could put in another one of these, maybe off of here. That'll just allow more to flow through, so... condensation valve. I'll turn that on. That can go over here. You can go over there. I'll take this back. Let's throw this into here. That should be good. That can go over here. Grab some more of these. And then that. Can go into there. All right. Okay, so that should be reducing pressure on the pipe. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I think we're doing all right then. How is the temperature doing? We're still at 126. Okay, good. Liquid is going down. Good. And then in here, we're at 5 liters, I guess. It's pretty much chilling at 63.1 for temperature anyways. That's almost to the point to where it's kind of where it needs to be, so that's good. Stress here is now down into the white again instead of the orange, which is good. The game is telling me that I need to drink something. Okay, let's get that done.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Down to our last little bit of water here. I mean, we've got one more canister, with 10 liters, and then we're out. So, yeah, water is going to be something. Oh, is that temperature going up? Okay, let's turn this off. Okay, now that should be more than enough pressure to get the rest of that pollutant to force its way out. And then how much CO2 do we have? 536 moles. Okay, good, I guess. That could be enough for pressurizing a room for plants. Have to keep that in mind. And then, of course, the percentage of volatiles in here is going up, which is what we would expect. That should go all the way up to 100%. And then I'll need to filter all of that off and throw it into a tank somewhere. Did I make a tank? I thought I made a tank. Maybe I didn't make a tank. I'm gonna need a pump anyways. Oh, right, I needed more silicon. Right, so that is where this comes in. Okay. Okay. What is the next thing that I'm gonna need? Okay, so we have our stairs. That's gonna go out there. That's just so that we can get down into our mining area a little easier. I don't want to use, I mean, that takes up so much iron. And I don't have a lot of it. Okay, so next thing I'm going to need is just a ridiculous amount of steel frames and steel sheets. So we're going to just start making a bunch. And so we have 7. We're going to need a lot more. Like 30 at least. And then we're going to need to expand our gas room quite a bit. And then we're also going to need to build a greenhouse. So I figure we'll do this in quadrants, right? So we'll expand the gas room out that way, and then we'll put the greenhouse over here. How much iron or steel do I have? That takes up 2 each, right? Okay. So let that just keep churning for a little bit. Let's see, how are we doing over here? $20,000 moles of volatiles right now. It's pretty sweet. All right, let's see what the temperature is. 505. Not quite hot enough yet. I still have all the silicon in there, right? Yeah, okay. And that's already off gas, so it's not going to cool down anymore. So once this gets to where I need it to be, we should be all right. And then I need to figure out how to connect gas sources into here. I'm not exactly sure how that works, to be honest. Okay, so that is 600, so we will start pumping in. Make sure that is closed. Okay, good. 883, 84, 85. Nice. We should get there fairly quickly. Oh, hey. We could probably pick up all of these too. Okay, there's a full 30. Plus those two. We'll throw this out into there for now. Okay, are we at temperature? We are at temperature. Okay, good. So there is our silicon. That can go into there. Oops. My bad. Okay, so that is probably still not going to be enough steel frames, but it's there. Okay, and then we're going to need some sheets, a bunch of them. All right, and then steel. Oh, right, I need the steel out of that to do that. And of course the copper in here, which doesn't want to go in there because, there we go. All right. And then that, we're going to need like 60, 70 of this. Now, I don't necessarily need to use this in particular. I could use windows, or walls, I should say. So I should probably make a few of those too, right? Then we have these iron walls, which I can still use for something, which means I'm going to need iron sheets. So I'm going to have to make some of those. Yep. At least power's not an issue. It's one thing I don't have to worry about on this planet. Everything else is. Have any of these, do you think I'm going to need that many? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to need more iron sheets. That's just to make use of the walls that I've got. It's going to require, what, 17? 16 and 17. All right. And then we'll turn this off. Get just the steel out of here. Throw that into there. That should be fine. All right, now I could make one of these. And that's going to be for the volatiles once they are ready to go. And then I'll probably have a doorway here. Wait, no, I'll probably just get rid of this wall entirely. Makes more sense that way, I think. Depending on how I do things, I could start setting up walls in here. Windows anyways. So I can get rid of all of those out there. Okay, and we can throw in some glass. That should be fine. Okay. $40 liters of liquid pollutant in there. That's good. Just about out of pollutant in there. Okay, there is my tank for the volatiles once they're ready. And where I will put these, I don't know, but I do know that this is in the way. I mean, technically it's not, but it feels like it's in the way. Okay, where do I want to put this? I want it to be somewhat close, right? Actually, let me redo this real quick. Face towards me. There we go. There we go. All right. It's back to doing what it needs to do. Good. All right. And then I can put this in here. And that'll just be where all that goes. So I'll have CO2 over here. I'll have volatiles over here. You know, I could rearrange this tank so that way it goes and faces this way, but it's already kind of doing what it's doing, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, what are we at for temperature? Okay, so sun is way over there now. Okay. Yeah, it's just everywhere. Okay, how are we doing in here? Because we need to process out all of the CO2 as well. And I think this thing works better if the input pressure is higher than the output pressure. I think. I could be wrong. All right. What else have we got going on? Oh, that's high. Whoops. Let's just empty that out. Almost exploded that thing. All right, and then we'll do some expanding. What are we at in the video? 53 minutes? Okay. I don't know how big I need to make this thing, but we'll have to do, I don't know, something. It's the temperature going way up before it drops immediately, precipitously. It should be happening soon, you would think. Also, okay, yeah, there's the temperature dropping. Okay. There we go. Okay, so first things first, let's grab our stairs and set them down here. Is that the only way that I can do this? Okay, that's fine. I don't know if that's going to help me get in and out of here. Yeah, it probably should. All right, and then I've got all of this stuff. First off, let's... Oh, hey, can you, like, not be doing that? Thanks. All right. So that can go over here. That can go over here. All right. Oh, don't fall down into the crevice. Thank you. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay. Let's hop up here. Can't do anything with this because, well, got too much stuff in the way. Okay, so now I need to do some welding. Okay, and then let's hop over here without going too far. I'm trying not to use my propellant because I don't have very much left. I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice, though. Okay, so... Oh, hey, that was fancy. Oh, that's iron. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. It's like falling right on my head. Okay. So, iron. That's fun, right? Okay, next I'm going to need this guy. And these steel frames. Just place some more of these things, right? Okay, can I hop up onto here? I can. Lovely. All right. All right. Next, welder. Right, and this whole thing is going to have to be enclosed before I can really do too much with it, so just get this all welded up properly. Alright. Then put some iron walls on here. How far out do we want to go? Probably more than this, right? All of this is going to have to be put in here and welded. Okay, so there is that. I can get these welded up a little bit more. Okay, so there is that. And we'll use up the rest of these iron walls. And this whole thing can probably come out. Okay, so that is all well and good over there. Now, can I hop up on here and then use that to hop up into... Can I go higher? No. Oh, don't jump too far. All right, can I get up here? Is that a thing that I can hop to? No. Okay. Okay, now I can take out all of this stuff. Don't fall. Ah, crap. That would have been death, probably. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Alright, looks like it is getting warmer out, so... The sun is coming up. Yeah, okay. Let's see what traders I have missed so far. All alloys. Void Ventures, Cosmos, Convenience, Asteroid Artisans, Crush Trader. Okay, that's fine. Right. So that's... Actually, hang on. Can I, like, call this guy? Because he's, like, really, really close. No? Okay. I just want to see what, if anything, he's got. $27. $36. Okay, so we need to go the other way. Maybe to there. Interrogate. It's getting warm out. I just want to see what, if anything, he's got. It's alloys, right? So it's not going to be very much for, like, stuff that I need, but... It's getting warm out. What you got? Solder, Electrum, Invar. What do you need? Bunch of stuff. Alright, whatever. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, wait, no. I gotta turn all of that off. There we go. There we go. And then this needs to just vent everything out. Good. Alright. So, we need food and water. Just get that done, I guess.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
There we go. Okay, so food, water, done. Power, good. Alright. So now we've got this lovely view out here. That's nice, right? How are we doing in here? Is that all the pollutant out of here yet? Not quite. Doesn't look like it's doing much right now. It's like really, really slow. I mean, it's all passive, right? So it's not actually using any power as it's doing this. Well, except for this. This is using power, but how are we doing there? We're at 1.42 megapascals of CO2. Nice. And it's at 149 degrees. I think that's decent, right? And then this is at 72.4. And not cooling, so that is not doing anything. Good to know. All right. I think we should be somewhere around an hour. Yeah, we're actually hour 5 right now. Okay. So that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We basically just redid a bunch of stuff, expanded a bit, started building that up. We're going to have to do some more work there. And then we'll work on getting this thing to be where it needs to be, I guess. But yeah, I think we're we're doing okay. So I still think we're going to be running out of oxygen and stuff and water, right, soon. So that's not super fun, but it is what it is, I guess, right? But that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.